sales meetings, and are you ready for 2024? Well, I hope you are. I'm excited about 2024. One of my goals, and I said this over and over, is to be more consistent with some of my social media. And I actually have a couple of different programs that I love to do. And I know I hear some people say probably I should dump one or two of the kind of businesses that I'm in, but I'm having fun and I love what I do. I love to create sales meetings. I mean, I really do. And I offer my Easy Sales Meeting program. And sometimes I thought, should I shelf that? And I can't do it. I enjoy doing sales meetings, and I want to encourage other small business owners, real estate brokers, to help them grow their teams and encourage their staff and their teams and so forth. And then, of course, I have Global Real Estate School, my real estate school, where we are now offering courses in 10 different states. And then I have my Business Tech Guy, where I love to just talk about technology and so forth. But I have to tell you, my passion of the three, and I'm having a great time with my real estate school. So that's a real passion of mine. And I love technology. But when it comes to speaking, I have to be very honest with you. I'm more about motivation. I love to encourage and motivate. And I think sometimes I get more excited and more geared up and ready to go when it's the fourth quarter and we're down by 4 points or 6 points. And I know we can win. We can't give up. And I'm just going to get in there and work a little bit harder and hustle a little bit more. So I have completed my leadership duties with Missouri Realtors. I was president in 2022. So last year I was immediate past president, and this year I'm just a past president. So I have no more duties. So I'm hoping and believing I can spend more time doing some of the things that I love to do, including my sales meetings and doing more live streaming here. I bought a book, listened to a book a while back, and you've probably heard me talk about this on maybe one of the other videos. It was Earl Nightingale. It was actually not Earl Nightingale, but Dr. Norman Vincent Peale in his book, The Psychology of Positive Thinking. And great book, and I love to listen to it. I'm listening to it over and over. And I remember him talking in there about, and he wrote this book here called Thought Conditioners. Powerful spiritual phrases that can change the quality of your life. And boy, I really believe that's so true. And so, I look at some of these, and like the first thought conditioner was from that I actually had been going over the last couple of weeks ago. The things which are impossible with men are possible with God, from Luke 18:27. Sometimes we can get to the point where we just think it's impossible. I've had challenges in my life, and I'm sure you have too, where you just thought, how am I going to get out of this situation? Or how will I move forward? I got some stuff right now I'm believing in for 2024. And sometimes it seems like, man, John, how are you going to do that? And I go back to this thought conditioner. The things which are impossible with men are possible with God. And so I just wanted to kind of just visit with you a little bit today about how can we as business owners remain positive, encouraged, and believe in our product, believe in our company, and believe in our team, and keep going forward. And how can we help our team members do the same thing? And so I think we have to kind of reprogram our minds. I mentioned one time on one of my videos not too long ago, I think, about where Paul says it's important that we renew our minds daily. And I think that is so true. One of the things I try to do the first minute I wake up in the morning is really, I don't look at any email. I'm not looking at the news. I'm listening to a couple of daily devotional apps that I subscribe to. And there's some great ones out there. I actually listened to one called Abide, which actually Norman Vincent Peale, I think, actually started that. It's from the company called Guidepost. And they have some just daily meditation, daily inspirational pieces. And I love the Daily Bread, Our Daily Bread. And, just short little 3-minute positive encouragement helps me out. And then Calm has the Jay Shetty is a great app that has just some really cool motivational things. And then I love Be Unity, which is a Unity app. And they have some great things too. So, I kind of listen to a whole spectrum, and because you have Jay Shetty, it's not anything spiritual. The Daily Bread is kind of very spiritual, and Abide is more in the religious category, and then you have Unity, which is kind of a different denomination in the spiritual realm. But they all say the same thing. We have to really renew our minds. We have to love other people. We have to give. And we have to remind ourselves that we can get through. And in various things that we can do for our own self and our own lives. So I think one way that helps me in my business is to start every day by trying to renew my mind. The other thing that I do, and I'll just show you here, I'm going to actually do a video on this, but I use a program called Keynote. I'm going to pull this up so you can see it. It's on your mobile phone, and so it's pulling up right now. So Keynote is the ability for me, there we go, where I can set up scriptures or verses, and I can then read those. And I need to update this one because I've got I think goals should be based on, the time, SMART goals. So they need to be specific, measurable. Trying to remember what the A is. SMART, relevant, and time. There's something for the A, and I can't remember what that is. Actionable or something, I think is what they are. But they have to be time-based, right? And so I look at that. I have positive affirmations and scripture that I want to look at and be reminded of what I want to take place in my life. So I'm just, I wanted to really have this kind of I called it thought conditioners. Because if we can't change our mind, how are we going to change our team's mind? How are we going to encourage and motivate our team if all we're seeing is doubt and negativity? If all we are thinking about is lack and second place, or how am I going to get through this? That's what our team's going to see. So, I think whatever you do, you've got to come up with some method or some plan to get your mind back on the right track. It's 2024. Yes, goals are important, and I think we should write those down. We should look at them every day. But I think, and maybe that's part of what you look at each and every day for your goals, but I think we need some affirmations to remind us that we can succeed and we can move forward and we can accomplish great things. And we need to look at those and remind those each and every day. And I tell you what, not only I carry this book with me wherever I go now. I was listening to the audio book on the psychology of positive thinking. And Dr. Peel said, talked about, just briefly mentioned that book. So I went to Amazon, I looked it up, I found it, ordered it. It took about 3 weeks to get in. But I look at that each and every day because there's some great biblical promises that remind me that I can do things, even though men may think it's impossible, right? With God, all things are possible. So just a little bit of a reminder to renew your mind every day. Thought conditioners. Do something that can encourage you and motivate you and let you have a great 2024. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the Easy Sales Meeting channel, I'd love for you to do that. Check us out at easysalesmeetings.com. We've got some great resources over there. I'd love to have you as a Sales Meeting subscriber. And if I can help you in any way, please feel free to reach out to me, okay? Thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll be back with more videos in 2024. Bye.